Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are going to be playing with Mono Blue Merfolk in MTG Arena. We're using a lot of classic cards here. Now, we have a few upgrades that were given to us from War of the Spark, but mostly this is a lot of cards that have already been around in Standard. If you love Merfolk being played in Arena, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And MTG Jeff on the Mana Base, he's playing with a Rakdos Tribal deck. If you want to see that being played on MTG Arena in Standard, go check him out on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So, honestly, I've been playing Mono Blue Tempo quite a bit, and I'm not really feeling it. There's a lot of cards that are just undermining the deck. Things like Teferi, Time Raveler. It's hard. They get played Teferi, and then all of a sudden your counter spells suck, and a lot of the cards in the deck are useless. And even if you play Curious Obsession, you can almost guarantee that it's never going to go. You're not going to be able to keep it on the board for much longer. Like, the creature's so vulnerable. So I'm now playing with. So I decided, you know what? Let's try some like good old Mono Blue Merfolk. Got 4 Benthic Biomancers here, 4 Mistcloaked Herald. This is like an aggro Merfolk creature deck that's just trying to exhaust our opponent's removal and also just try to go wide against a lot of strategies. And I think it does a pretty good job of that. We just try to win with brute force card advantage. And yeah, that's the strategy. So 4 Benthic Biomancer, 4 Mistcloaked Herald. Great turn 1 plays. This thing's going to be unblockable, get in damage over time. Benthic Biomancer is going to help us loot away garbage cards in our deck for better cards. We've got 4 Chart a Course. This is a card that I kept going up and up on in the Mono Blue Tempo deck because it's very good against control-based strategies. It's something I can do at sorcery speed. It's not dependent on being at instant speed, and I can just accumulate more card advantage when I play Chart a Course. And yeah, I just wanted more cards, more spells, keep the gas coming, don't slow it down. Merfolk Trickster helps slow our opponent down. Is something we can play at instant speed, tap things down. It's just our general card. We got Naban, Dean of Iteration. And I can't say I love this card in the deck because it's more situational than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it doesn't even belong in the deck at all. I don't mind the 2/1 body against Esper, but against like all other strategies, like the 2/1 body's fine, I guess, against Simic Nexus, but even then, not really. The Simic Nexus decks are now playing like the 0/3 creature that can block Naban, so maybe this is replaceable. But the point is that with Naban, we can get 2 triggers off of Merfolk Trickster, 2 triggers off of Silvergill Adept, 2 triggers off of Water Trap Weaver. So that's the beauty of playing with Naban. Shaper Apprentice. I mostly played with Shaper Apprentice. Because it's a 2/1 evasive creature. And I did do a little bit of play testing with River Sneak, but you know what? I didn't really like River Sneak. I didn't like River Sneak for 2 reasons. First, River Sneak cannot block flying creatures, especially the Thief of Sanity, the blue-black flying creature that steals cards from your library if it deals damage to you. Shaper Apprentice can block, and it still has evasion, and I think the evasion is good enough. But most importantly, it's a 2/1 creature already. River Sneak forces you to keep putting more cards on the board, which is not something you always want to do, especially when you have something like Merfolk Trickster in hand. So I'm going back to Shaper Apprentice here. Silvergill Adept. So Silvergill Adept, just the card that you want to keep drawing cards, grind out those control decks or red decks. It's another card that keeps the gas coming. So here we get to the meat and potatoes of the deck. Deeproot Waters, really great card. It's the best card in the deck. It really is. If your opponent doesn't have a good answer for Deeproot Waters, they're dead. You just play Deeproot Waters, and very quickly, like I said, we keep the gas coming with these Merfolk, and like a Mistcloaked Herald produces another body, Benthic Biomancer produces another body. You play Silver Gilded up, draw a body, keep playing, and the creatures is coming out one after another, and then you suddenly have like a million creatures on the board, and you just attack with everything. You just go wide, and your opponent can make some blocks and win against some creatures, but then you're just going to produce even more creatures with Deeproot Waters and go wide again and kill them for the win. We can further tap our opponent's creatures down with Water Trap Weaver. And so what I'm experimenting... Yeah, so Water Trap Weaver, a creature that I used to love so much. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Great card. Then we've got... So this is a card I'm now going up on. Seafloor Oracle. Whenever a Merfolk you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. This card was easily like the best card. Also one of the best cards in the deck, maybe right behind Deeproot Waters. Seafloor. Even if I just have Seafloor Oracle out, just to draw a card off of this guy is awesome, just awesome. And then if you have all those creatures, like I said with Deeproot Waters, you've got like a million creatures on the battlefield. Just play Seafloor Oracle, go wide, and even if they block some creatures, you fill your hand up immediately. You draw 5-6 cards a turn. It's unbelievable. It stacks, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a great card. So this was, I had this as a 2 of. I'm bumping it up to 4. I'm hoping the 22 island mana base is still going to be enough with the Silver Gill Adepts and the Benthic Biomancers. Hopefully this is not too clunky. We've got 12 cards that are 3 CMC or higher. But the point is, yeah, we're going to try this. Seafloor, I definitely should have at least 3 of these in the deck. Maybe I can go down on Water Trap Weaver if it's too big of a deal. Well, another thing that I don't like about Naban, it doesn't trigger Deeproot Waters. No, don't get me wrong, Naban actually does... It has helped. Like, I sandbag Naban until there's a point where I can play Naban plus Silver Gill Adept at the same time and draw 2 cards. I've gotten that off millions of times. Just overall, Naban doesn't... It feels like I have to work hard to make it work, is what I'm saying. So maybe this should be just another Merfolk of some sort. Oh, I don't know what that Merfolk should be. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe River Sneak. I'm not playing with counter spells. I really don't like it. I don't like counter spells. Honestly, I don't like it. So you for example, if you hold up counter magic for the control decks, they're just constantly throwing threats at you. It doesn't even matter. They try to look at your hand through that whatever, the blue-black duress card, and they jam Teferi, then they jam Search for Azcanta. Everything needs to be countered. I think I would just prefer not to hold up any mana, just play all the creatures, force them to deal with it, and try to win. So far with this deck, my biggest problem is Chain Whirler. You can make a million creatures with Deeproot Waters and they all get wiped away with Chain Whirler. And then there's the Cry of Cranarium, the black generic sweeper. It's a sorcery in the control decks. I mean, you can play around that a little bit, but those are the only 2 cards it's weak to. So I might try to build a Simic version of this deck in the future that can deal with that. Sideboard, Kasmina's Transmutation, great card. Just basically a blue removal spell. 4 negate just in case. I want this against the Simic Nexus decks. 3 Silent Submarine 3 Silent Submersible. 3 Silent Submersible for the control decks, all the control decks. This is a great card. It's very good against control decks. I played this in my mono blue tempo deck. And 4 Wizard's Retort. So also for this Simic Nexus deck, and then any other deck that I might think I need this for. Okay, so with that, let's get into our games. This is awesome. This deck is cool. Hope you like it as much. And it's a lot of fun. It took me from gold to from bum super pony silver to gold. And the deck is a blast to play. I think this thing is a lot of fun. Because you just blurt out your hand and hope for the best.
Nessie. Good luck, Nessie.
Excellent. We go first. This is not an ideal hand, but I guess I'll keep it. The fact that Naban is not a Merfolk doesn't change much with Deeproot Waters. Although it does not get the trigger from Seafloor Oracle. So our hand is very clunky. But we'll see what happens. Deeproot Waters is everything, though. I guess the hand is fine. I mean, I would prefer to have a 1-drop. But we're going to get Deeproot Waters next turn, and then from there, hopefully we're just going to start churning out the value. Oh, they might take the Deeproot Waters now. Thought Eraser. See, there's so many cards. Like, if, for example, if they see our hand with Thought Eraser, and they see, like, counterspells, they can just leave them in our hands if they're necessary. I found it so hard to play around all this crap. Alright, so we got Shaper Apprentice. Oops! No, they knew about that island anyway. Alright, so we are due to draw some cards off of this Shaper Apprentice if they don't have a removal spell. Which they don't! Alright, so they're going to take the Seafloor Oracle, but one of them's going to resolve. We just have to fade Akaya's Wrath. Oh, Deeproot Waters. I actually think this is more important to get on the board.
Lords of the Wood.
Yeah, let's get Deeproot Waters. This is just infinite, like, advantage. I can't remember if there's a card that makes us discard cards, so I'm just going to hold stuff in my hand.
It's not a creature?
It's an enchantment.
Oh.
So even if they Kai's Wrath the board, it's not
Still
even a
got
big
that.
deal. Yeah, we still got this.
Is that available in Modern?
Yep.
Why don't you use it then?
It's too slow for Modern. So they do Kai's Wrath the board away. Well, this is not ideal, but I have nothing else to do right now. Because they can just kill the Seafloor Oracle and then I don't really get... I don't draw any cards. But I don't want to pass the turn either.
The token should get haste.
Well, it gets pseudo haste if I have like Merfolk Trickster. Alright, so okay, we're gonna keep the gas coming.
Is it FX proof or something?
Yeah, it does. Again, the ban is that's only our second Naban. I guess I'll play it. It has hexproof. They're very hard. It's very hard for this deck to kill. But if this was a Merfolk, we'd have like at least 4 power on the board. Oh no, they destroyed our enchantment. Alright, so that's the end of that. And oh yeah, you have to keep some lands in your hand because of Benthic Biomancer. I will... Okay, we'll attack and see what happens. Nothing I'm going to draw that's going to affect this attack. And I will pump up the Biomancer right now. That's a good draw. Okay, end turn. Sure. Okay, that'll get value over time. Or if they kill one thing right now, that'll also get value. That sucks. I have to say, Naban is always like this big target. Like, they kill Naban at all costs, even though it's not really an important card to our strategy. So now, Azcanta will flip.
Bleep.
Like, these Esper decks are everywhere. You have to beat these Esper decks. I just don't feel like I have a good edge with the mono blue tempo deck, which drove me to this deck. How much mana do you have? You have 3 mana untapped. Okay, so we'll attack for 5. Pass the turn. I hope you only have counterspells in your hand.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
Kaya's Wrath or Bust? Mortify. Looks like Bust. Unless you have a Vraska's Contempt. Nope, Bust. See, you just you just put things out there. You just put things out there and you get the wins. Okay, so I want Silent Submarine. And I think I take out Naban and... Oh no, I take out Water Trap Weaver. It's largely not very good in this matchup. I could also probably take out a land. So what am I bringing in now? The deck's changed a little bit. I guess I can bring Naban back in. It's not that bad. I can bring in Wizard's Retort. How many Wizards do I have? I do have a decent chunk of Wizards, but Negate is more guaranteed. Or do I just keep watching. Like, you can't have too many counter spells because it undermines Deeproot Waters. No, keep the islands. This is a wizard too. Okay, I'll put in 2 Wizards of Torts, take out 1 island. But I'm really not on the counterspell strategy against Esper Control, as weird as that sounds. Because once they play... Because my experience with Mono Blue Tempo is if they get an early Teferi Time Raveler, and if you have a bunch of counters in your hand, they're all dead. And if you keep drawing counterspells, you're dead as well. Yeah, we can keep this. And, like, everything needs to be countered, so I just prefer to play a game where everything is on the board. Play Benthic Biomancer. What is it called? Thought Eraser?
Erasure?
Only swamps, so we can get the Silent Submarine online. And what I really like about the Silent Submarine is that if it damages Planeswalkers, it still draws the card. So, I mean, with things like Curious Obsession, if you attacked a Planeswalker, you didn't draw a card. Whereas this, if it attacks a Planeswalker, they draw a card. So anytime our opponent taps out, we're going to hit him with the Silent Submarine. Oath of Kaya. When Oath of Kaya enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent attacks a Planeswalker you control with 1 or more creatures, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage to that player and you gain 2 life. Wow, that is ridiculous.
War of the Spark, people.
War of the Spark. So what do I want to do here? I could...
Well, Richard Garfield.
There's no blue.
Spark again.
Because I have an opportunity to attack. It needs a crew of 2, though. I think we're just going to pass here. We're going to hold up our Wizard's Retort just in case. I don't know, something. If not, I just play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn, and I can attack with it. Whoa, that's aggressive. That will resolve. Okay, I think we can grind out this Esper deck from here. We can't take forever, though. Like, that's another thing. Like, I can't play to the long game. I mean, maybe I can grind them out, but it's not...
Preferable.
Yeah, it's not advisable. I would love to play the Silver Gill Adept, but we don't have the land.
Hold up that retort.
And now... Like, I want to hold up the retort just in case they try to blow up our submarine. No. That card is so powerful.
Well, you should play.
Thought Eraser. I mean, it's literally... This is literally the, what's it called? The Thoughtseize of the format.
Yeah, who's on the left, though?
So now they can threaten our submarine. Is that a bad thing? I don't want them to kill my submarine. I want to keep it. We'll just attack for 3. Because they can play, well, they've got a lot of removal spells. Reveal Merfolk card. Reveal another Silver Gill Adept, I guess. Because I'm probably not going to be playing another card this turn. Sure. I only want to attack with my submarine when they're tapped out. Okay, there's Kaya's Wrath. So now we can play our Silver Gill Adept. I'm just going to keep drawing them cards. I mean, in the late game, Benthic Biomancer is basically a Silver Gill Adept. A submarine that doesn't have Island Walk. Now that is fucked up. You would think if anything at Island Walk it would be this thing. I think I'll just play another Silver Gill Adept, right? They don't know anything. They don't know any card in my hand. Oh, Seafloor Oracle. That's gonna be great if we can untap with that. They're into fairy range.
What's this land he's got? Left.
Huh?
What's this land? No, not. Keep going. Yeah, this thing.
Godless Shrine?
It looks really annoying. It looks like there's multiple copies of it.
It is.
Yeah.
There is.
No, I mean, but even more than that.
Oh.
I can't explain it, but it's just...
Looks like there's a million of them!
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay, they have mana open to kill our submarine, so I'm not going to let that happen. I'm just going to attack with the Silver Gill Adepts. This is our baby! We've got to baby this thing. They have 2 cards left, so I think my plan is play Benthic Biomancer. We're okay, look, this is the one that was revealed, but it just the client just lets, if you screw up and play the other Benthic Biomancer or the others of the same card, the client will just recognize that you're playing one of the cards that were revealed, and it takes the revealed thing off of this card. So I can loot, and I can also play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn, so I think we'll be in good shape to make a big attack next turn. Resolves. Ideally, we upgrade our Mistcloaked Herald into something else. Okay. Oh, okay, first loot. Okay, we did not upgrade this at all. Okay, resolves. It's hard to tell if they have a removal spell in hand because they keep having all these Wraths. How many Wraths have they played? 2 Wraths? Oh, they just played a Chemistry's Emsite as well. I think I'm going to play Biomancer, we're going to loot, and then we're going to activate the submarine with the Biomancer. Because there are more removal spells at, or there's less removal spells at 2 mana than there are at 3 or higher. Hopefully the submarine connects. It does. Hallelujah.
Thinning the deck.
Thinning the deck. And I guess we'll play Mistcloaked Herald to hopefully play Seafloor Oracle next turn, and they'll have to use removal spells on the Seafloor Oracle. Or they Kai's Wrath again, we play Seafloor Oracle and draw another card. Hostage Taker, okay. Mistcloaked Herald is unblockable though. But that's pretty good, they take this thing, and now they can cast it. Ooh. So now I could play Merfolk Trickster right now, hit the Hostage Taker, and then they have to play Merfolk Trickster, otherwise it won't work. They've got 1 other card in hand, not much mana to work with. Alright, let's do that. And then I can play Seafloor Oracle.
Seafloor Oracle.
Okay, so now they can't even play Trickster. And I can use the Trickster to activate the submarine. I guess this. And at least Mistcloaked Herald will get in for some damage.
And draw a card.
And draw a card. That's right. As long as Seafloor Oracle stay on the battlefield, because they could have played Trickster. So I'm hoping they can't play Trickster now. Oh no. So they go to 7? I'm still going to draw a card off of the submarine. It's not as many cards as I want. Go to 2. That's a 2-turn clock with this thing. Oh, that's great-ish. Okay, anyway, I'm going to pass.
You either got it or you don't.
Another hostage taker. Okay, but there's more defined information on the board. They can't play... They have no cards in hand for this Chemistry's Insight, but they have 2 Tricksters.
You've got 2 submarines.
I have 2 submarines.
Try to course.
This is actually very difficult. They have 2 Tricksters, so they can Trickster my Mistcloaked Herald. Okay, they can't do anything about this. Okay. Okay.
Keep it going.
I don't really want to throw away any of these cards. I think I'm just going to play a Shaper's Apprentice, and then the other submarine. They can't play Chemistry's Insight, they have no...
You got Bobkiss!
I could attack with the Mistcloaked Herald, force them to use up one of the Tricksters, and then I'm threatening lethal next turn.
Might as well.
I should have done that before I played all this stuff, but... Okay, we'll do this. Yeah. They're at 2 life. Shaper's Apprentice is lethal. So this is just bad how I sequence this, but whatever, that's fine. I need to get rid of these Merfolk Tricksters in their hand. A good card in this situation is now Deeproot Waters, so that we can just keep drawing cards off of what we play. Cry the Canarium. Alright. That is a beating. Now we have nothing.
Just roll them out, both of them.
Oh! Guess we discard Chart of Course. Well, that's the island I needed. We'll just keep that in our hand. For now. If I were my opponent, I would not play anything here. Just take your turn. Take your turn, Nessie. Laddie. They're tanking it. Like, I guess they want to start attacking me. They might feel the pressure to, like, try to win the game, but...
Got a long way to go.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not like this.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Well, 9 more.
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, but they're a bit choked on mana. You want to attack me with something? Are you nuts? That's right, you're gonna do nothing. Oh no, they're not choked on mana, they're gonna untap 2 lands. What to do? Now I am... Now I have no good plan here. This is one of the cards I was talking about, like, is a problem. Did we play did we draw Deeproot Waters in this game? And it was stolen from us? No, we never drew it. Guess we'll just keep all our lands in our hand. Pass! Pass the turn.
that thought.
I was thinking of resigning. Oh, this card's a beating. Enter the Gods deals 4 damage to target creature, and you gain that much life, equal to the damage dealt to this creature. Now it's over. Now it's a done deal. I'm done.
Round 3.
Boom! That's right. We can go to round 3. No one beats Teferi there. Do I need anything else? Everything would have been great if I didn't draw Naban. Oh no, that was game 1. I'm thinking. No, it was this game. I really don't like the I really hate counterspells in this matchup. I know there's a lot of dangerous stuff, but like you just can't hold up mana for it. We almost killed our opponent. I think that's my best bet, because when I play passively, their life total is super high, and then eventually they slam Teferi, and then you have no chance. That sounds good.
Chance in hell.
You got no chance. Da-na-na-na-na. I don't know much of the theme song. I also wasn't watching wrestling during that era. Oh great, did they mulligan? No. This is a very good card, but we don't have any mana for this. Maybe we should keep it anyway, because we do have a Charter Course and a Silver Gill Adept. It's like Seafloor Oracle is just hopefully a card you play and then you just refill your hand. Excellent. I'm just hoping they have no way of killing the Seafloor Oracle. Or they don't have Thought Eraser.
Still got the Doug Trio avatars.
Yep, that's right. The female Doug Trio. Oh, I'm gonna cash this in. So even if they Kaya's Wrath, we at least dealt like a bunch of damage. But we draw cards. Look at this sweetness! And what if they don't have the Kaya's Wrath? Then they're screwed. Oh, beautiful! Keep it coming. But again, the band does not work with the Deeproot Waters. Oh, no Kaya's Wrath? Oh, well, that's not too bad, because Seafloor Oracle does survive that. This is going to be great. And I think we're going to play Deeproot Waters and hold up Merfolk Trickster. This is why I went up to 4 of these people. It's ridiculous. And now, the Merfolk Trickster doesn't even need to resolve, it just needs to get played, and we get the token with the Deeproot Waters. If they can't get rid of the Seafloor Oracle, it's going to be bad news bears for our opponent. Yeah, maybe I gotta just replace Naban with another Merfolk. I'm not sure what. I guess another River Sneak, even though I think it's one of the worst Merfolk. Or I could put, like, maybe 2 counterspells in the main deck. Oh, don't you dare. You take my Seafloor Oracle? That would suck.
Can you trickster this thing so it doesn't happen?
No. I can trickster this thing so that they can't cast it immediately. Well, at least it's 4 mana. They would have to tap out to play it. And they have no other Merfolk. Alright, here it comes. Alright, we're back in business! Yeah, Seafloor Oracle.
Combo coming.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Look, we're gonna draw more cards. This is what the deck is meant to do. This is what the deck's... Oh, we can even... Should we save this combo for later? Sorry. Look, we have... There's so many ways to draw cards! So maybe we play around another...
Kai's Wrath.
Kai's Wrath. We're gonna be ready. End the turn. And next turn we can play... Oh, we can play Silver Gill Adept. We don't have another Merfolk. Oh, whatever. We can play Charter Course, find a Merfolk, play Naban into Silver Gill Adept, draw a million cards. Sure. The hard part is them gaining the life. That's what sucks. Okay. I vote for Charter Course first. Probably gonna hold on to that Wizard's Retort. Actually, there's no good way of playing out our hand if I want to hold up Wizard's Retort. So I guess we dump the land. Because I really want to play... Well, I guess I could have... No. I really want to play Naban into Silver Gill Adept, so I guess we'll play a Shaper's Apprentice. This thing can attack in the air. Tokens. Yeah, more tokens. Next turn we play Naban into Silver Gill Adept to draw 2 cards and then follow that with the Benthic Biomancer. No attacks.
No.
Well, they're not unblockable. I can attack with Shaper Apprentice next turn. So I think... Whatever Merfolk you control... Yeah, sure. Okay.
You have got... No.
You don't have many Merfolk.
That's rhetorical.
Well, we have Shaper Apprentice to block it. But that's like a bit dicey. We'll keep it. Really want to keep this Retort just for any life gain spells. Because right now we can like sort of semi-go off. Okay, hopefully... I'm just going to try to play it into a situation where we go super wide, because I would hate for this whole board to get blown up. That would be terrible.
Oh, look at this.
I know, it's beautiful. I think even if they kill the Shaper Apprentice, I'll let it happen and see if Sanity can attack me. Block. See, that's something that River Sneak can't do. And it is important. This is like the deck of the... Do I really want that to happen?
No.
It's not that bad for us, though. So I can loot with the Biomancer. Because we got a Silent Submarine and a Deeproot Waters. We can recover pretty well, I think, off of this.
I think you just threw the game away.
I don't think so. Because we have a Charter Course and a Wizard's Retort. So all I need is a 2-power creature, and we're like really back in business. Well, that sucks. So I do have to find an answer to this or we're dead.
Could have just said no.
Play this. Let's attack with our submarine. You think you can draw cards? I think I can draw cards. Oh no! I tapped this damn thing. It can block. Ugh. What a mess.
I think he threw the game away. I don't know why you let that happen.
Because it's not that bad. It's really not that bad for me. Yeah, we can play another submarine. Sure. Now, they're drawing 2 cards, but we have a bunch of Wizard's Retorts, and I think we're going to draw our cards. And I can stop drawing cards at some point. Hopefully they don't find a counterspell. Okay, this is great. I'm guessing they have, like, Trickster in their hand. I'm gonna try to block the Thief of Sanity with Shaper Apprentice. They're playing as if they have Merfolk Trickster in their hand, but we have 2 Wizard's Retorts, so I think that's gonna be it. I think we've got the game here. Vraska's Contempt that. Sure. That's not that big of a deal. Like, everything on the board is impossible for them to deal with. Okay, so, and we will... What are you even going to do with this? Oh, I guess I'll just counter it. We have too many counter spells in our hand. Is this a wizard? It is. So we can block with Shaper Apprentice and still have Wizard's Retort up. And then next turn, we're just going to draw a billion cards. I did not throw the game away.
We'll see. Not over yet.
And these are my only 2 Wizard's Retorts left. Oh, no! Okay, maybe I threw the game away. Meant to block, and it didn't block. That was stupid. Wizard's Retort. Sure. Ah, that was dumb. Now I could attack for like a clean 3. No, I'm not going to attack for a clean 3. So... Whatever, I'll just attack with everything except the Shaper Apprentice. Or maybe I can still attack with the Shaper Apprentice. That resolves. You know what? Let's just attack with everything. I get to draw 3 cards doing this. Play Chart, of course. Oh, that was awful. What the hell? Alright, end turn. That was terrible! That was like a worst case scenario. We just drew a bunch of lands.
Just scrape them all off.
Oh, maybe our opponent bricked. See, this is what our opponent should have found. Oh, these damn lands.
Tap down that Benthi. Just swing.
No, I'm not going to tap down that Benthi. Just going to swing with everything. Oh, I could. Yeah, I could tap. Would that be lethal?
You got 8 damage on the board.
No, I'm gonna let it happen. I don't know what they have in their hand. Okay. Down to 1. It's beautiful. Hearing those sounds. Play land. Play Mistcloak Herald. Well, needless to say, I don't even care what my opponent does now. I can just play a bunch of Merfolk Tricksters at end of turn and fill the board back up again. They're at 1 life.
They're about to turn the corner.
They need like an instant speed wrath effect. Resolves. Anyway, Mono Blue Tempo can't do this. Cannot do this.
Can't do this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can't do this.
Not getting monetized. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no! Can they Kaya's Wrath? They can. Okay, we'll just resolve. Let this resolve. Sure, take the Seafloor Oracle. I don't care. So I don't want to play my Tricksters out because then they can Kaya's Wrath and I lose everything. But whereas now I think they just attack with Thief of Sanity, I take 2, then I play 2 Tricksters at end of turn, make a bunch of tokens. They can't deal with everything. They can play like 1 Vraska's Contempt, go up to 3, but that's too much damage facing them. This game would have been a lot easier though if this Thief of Sanity got blocked by my Shaper Apprentice. You saw the block, I made the block, people. Well, they found something. Oh, they found a chart, of course. That's not going to do it. Hands down, that's not going to do it.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
So, the Silent Submersible. This is just going to be a beautiful... I have so many triggers on the stack when we win. Ugh. Our opponent is being nice, letting us have a great victory. Doesn't matter. Boom! Mono Blue Merfolk still has it! Boom!
There's a lot of whacking.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, moving up. Gold. I'm back to gold tier 3.
Or did it reset again in the last week?
It did actually. And every single time it resets, it like pushes you back like 2 levels.
That's so stupid.
And I've like fallen. I fell all the way down to silver because I was so inactive. All right, that was a long one. That was a long one, but that's how it is. Mono Blue Tempo. I'm sorry, Mono Blue Merfolk.
Pretty sure you're going up against the first.
Laylox D. I don't think you're really memorizing these names properly. We're going first. This hand's great. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Anyway, I did like how that match played out. It like really well displayed why I'm playing this mono blue thing and why I like it so much more over mono blue tempo. And like they have so much life gain now too. Ship and Fire. Oh, this is like the new. I forget. There's another burn spell that's similar to this. I guess I'll show Merfolk Trickster. Hope they play a Mana Dork next turn so I can tap it down with the Water Trap Weaver. I love me Water Trap Weaver. This thing is awesome. Oh, this is that red-green deck. It's, I don't really remember what's in the deck, though.
Cards.
It uses the enchantment that untaps the lands, but it's not playing Nexus of Fate or anything like that. Oh god, we got punished so hard! I didn't even know they were playing with Syncopate. My god, the embarrassment.
Oh, you don't have to show this one.
I'm just gonna edit the damn thing out.
That's right.
That's the problem with not knowing the deck lists. I guess they could syncopate another thing. Growth spiral. It is a beating. Okay, so we could get some guaranteed damage with Seafloor Oracle, but I also feel like flooding the board at end of turn with Merfolk Tricksters. This deck has to be playing with, what's it called though, the stupid gooey thing that draws cards and gains life. Oh, Deeproot Waters is great if we can get that thing to resolve. Okay, Wilderness Reclamation. I saw it coming. Naban. Did not see it coming, didn't matter though. Okay, hopefully Seafloor Oracle, they can't kill it. They probably play with Lightning Strike though. Can you deal with these things? Please have a bunch of counterspells in hand. If these things connect, I'm just gonna pass the turn and try to play Merfolk Tricksters at end of turn. Another Seafloor Oracle, excellent. I don't know if my opponent knows what my deck does, but well, they do now. Resolves.
Of course.
Of course. Is there an instant speed like Wrath effect that I should know about? Oh, there is. It's that it's that pirate card. This deal 2 damage to all non-pirates. Do I have any pirates? You a pirate? You could be a pirate. Very likely this deck is playing it. Whatever, if they got the pirate card, they got the pirate card. We're gonna get 3 for 1. Okay, so while they're mostly tapped out, I'll play both Tricksters. At their end step. Oh, I don't have priority. This might get eaten up by a syncopate. No. Don't have Pirate Sweeper. Fiery Cannonade, I think it was called. Okay. Oh, they still have Fiery Cannonade up. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. You're scaring me! Really like one more land so I can play like Deeproot Waters plus... Well, I guess I could still play Deeproot Waters plus the Benthic Biomancer.
Alright, better have something.
Yeah, you gotta have something. Because I have things.
You're at the brink here.
They have a lot of mana to work with. If missed it. Well, this is going to be a bitch, but well, hopefully Water Trap Weaver resolves. Whenever you draw a card, deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. Well, I don't have any of those. So they like draw double cards. This is at end of turn, right?
There's one.
There's one. Why wouldn't you kill the Silver Gillidock?
Because he's an idiot.
I think it's Water Trap Weaver or bust. Yeah, it looks like Water Trap Weaver. Well, just I don't know if Syncopate matters. They can Chemistry's Insight for 2 cards. That will kill off one of these. So they have to draw 2 cards some other way. With like the 2 cards in their hand.
3, 2, 1.
Water Trap Weaver is Water Trap Weaver gonna take down the big Niv Mizzet. So they have to find that that red removal spell, Shiv and Fire, which they already spent 2 on.
Digging deep.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, they get 2 triggers. Oh, they could also find Opt, right? Opt would work in this spot. What happened here? Why did I lose everything? I don't understand.
Well,
Chemistry's Insight drew 2 cards. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery... Oh, they cast an instant sorcery, so they got 3. So in that case, I actually should play the Deeproot Waters. Well, it's not over yet, because the Deeproot Waters creates... Well, but I'm like running really low on cards here. But the correct thing to do was to play Deeproot Waters. That way I could create hexproof tokens. Well, I still actually have to kill this this Water Trap Weaver. But I think my best chance of winning was... because I had perfect information that they could kill everything. So whenever you draw a card, it deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, you draw a card. So they cast it, they drew 2 cards. I still don't understand how they killed everything.
Well, maybe if you weren't looking through the graveyard.
Or did they play a growth spiral on top of all of that? Well, hopefully, well, I don't know. Maybe Water Trap Weaver can get in there for the victory. So I can draw as many cards as I want. That doesn't do anything. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet deals 1 damage to any target. Mind you, if that Silvergill Adept just resolved, they'd be dead too. There's a lot of misplays here. But it's misplays mostly because I'm not familiar with the deck. Like I just don't know about this deck. Deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards. They're gonna draw a bunch of cards. Again, we can beat all of this. Maybe not. They have 2 Wilderness Reclamations in play, so they might deal 1 million damage to us next turn. Because this is at instant speed. Yeah. Oh, please run out of time. Lose all your triggers. I don't know if that's how it works, but...
That would be pretty funny.
It's like they're sparing my Water Trap Weaver.
Nope. Spare no expense.
Alright, here's the thing. I have to hope they have all bricks in hand. Just tons of bricks. If they counter this, I'm just gonna scoop. That's probably a counterspell. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Concede. Okay. So we completely blew this game. Doesn't mean we blew the match, though. So remember, Niv Mizzet is uncounterable. Well, we can turn it into this frog. But I actually just hope to just win the game before then. I don't even think I want anything. I could have some negates for Wilderness Reclamation or a sweeper. We'll get rid of Water Trap Weaver for just... Actually, I'll get rid of Naban and bring 2 Water Trap Weavers back, because we can still tap down Niv Mizzet, which can be relevant. And we'll bring in just negates for Fiery Cannonade. And I'm assuming they have to be bringing that card in. Its hand is not that good. We'll keep it though. It doesn't have any quick pressure. And it's going to be hard to use charter courses if we don't actually have creatures in play to attack and gain value from them. Okay, I do like that we're going to guarantee Deeproot Waters on turn 3. That's going to be important. I'm sort of hoping they're going to tap out to do something because I do want to get Deeproot Waters in play. Okay, good. Unless they are running Spell Pierce. Try to Niv Mizzet this! It's not gonna work. As far as I'm concerned, you can't deal with this. Yeah, look at it. Look at it all you want. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, we'll play Miscloak. I'm gonna hold on to Benthic Biomancer for a little while. And... or do I? I don't want them to resolve... No, we're just gonna pass. It's fine. Or maybe I should have played Benthic Biomancer so at end of turn I could draw and hopefully draw a land. I want to save I'm saving the Benthic Biomancer because I have nothing I want to discard, but at the same time getting a land so I can play Chart of Course while holding up Negate is important. Boom! No green mana.
Good. I hate green mana. First one of damage, finally.
Yeah.
Turn 100.
So these things are invincible so long as they don't get fiery cannonaded away.
Which means they aren't invisible.
Hey, even Superman was beaten by Kryptonite. I just don't like how slow our clock is here. It's really slow. Okay, but at least this is what I meant to negate. Now I'm really not going to be happy if Fiery Cannonade is cast, but... C'est la vie. Oh no! I did this pre-combat. Oh well. Meant to do that post-combat. I guess attack for 3 and then Chart of Course again.
Now you don't gotta toss any cards.
That's correct.
You better not have one of those Wilderness Reclaim.
Yeah, they got Niv Mizzet. Well, we have no instants or sorceries.
I'll play Seafloor and then swing.
I guess so. Try to refill the hand, then just keep replaying a bunch of crap.
I'll tap out fool, we can't do nothing.
It's not that bad. Right. Let's go Herald. Hopefully they don't have a sweeper. And hopefully they don't kill me this turn somehow. Maybe I should just not play around the sweeper. Going for the long game in Arena seems so bad. there's so many really good late game strategies that maybe I should just always make my opponent have it. Because like I do not like our position right now at all. Because I still don't beat a sweeper. Maybe they're digging now? Oh, I guess, yeah, this is just basically a removal spell. Wow, these triggers are lagging. Yeah, Niv Mizzet is just as bad. So early in the game, I should just not hold up Negate. I should play Deeproot Waters, just empty my hand of spells, and then that's it. Oh, they're aggressive Niv Mizzet. Alright. Alright then. And all these... Ooh, Negate's not bad. Just for Fiery Cannonade. So we are all in on these little dinky creatures. Attack for 4. Fire, sure. Every single spell like loots for them. So I'm going to hold off on Chart, of course. I'm just going to play Shaper's Apprentice, which will make more tokens. Also a flyer. But it won't matter. They'll just draw a card. They'll draw a card for a turn and then get a Shaper's and then kill the Shaper's Apprentice. Maybe the transmutation is worth it. Tasmina's transmutation.
Yeah.
I haven't played this matchup yet with this deck.
Tap out big, come on.
I don't know if I'm going to be happy if they tap out big. Everything they do loots! So it appears they did not have the Fiery Cannonade. I just could have spewed out my hand a lot earlier in the game. They probably would have got the Wilderness Reclamation to resolve. But whatever, that would just be a price to pay to have like a really big board on the battlefield. I could have had like 6 power on the battlefield. And maybe that should just be my strategy. So like, screw patience. Like, you saw how I played against the Esper deck. There was like very little patience in that matchup.
Waiting.
Yeah, we're gonna let that resolve. And on top of that, if I cast the Chart, of course, they're going to draw cards. Attack. Yeah, I can't win. Because at the very least, they're gonna shoot me in my face like a million times. Well, I mean, I can see what I can draw off the Charter Course, but it's probably not gonna be good. Yeah, I think the reasonable strategy is just to attack my opponent as much as possible and screw Firing Cannon. I don't even. They may not even be playing Firing Cannonade, but probably they are. Alright, come on, hurry up. I'm willing to resign here. Sure. Alright, thank you very much. Good game. Boom! Alright, we'll have one more. I'm not done with this deck yet. Gold tier 3. Wait, don't kick me. Don't kick me out just yet! Gold tier 3. Don't do it. I'm worthy. Mono blue Merfolk is worthy. You're seeing the power. There's potential here.
There's potential in communism, but hey.
And some of the cards could be better. We are waiting on our opponent. They go first. This hand does not do anything. This hand does something. We need a second land, so we'll put this on the bottom. We have enough Charter Courses as it is. Nexus of Fate. This is a great upgrade for that deck. And they are off to the races. Search your library for up to 2 force cards. If you control a Nisa Planeswalker instead, search for 3 land cards. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand. Okay. I don't know about game 1, but I think game 2 and 3 I'm pretty happy with. We're gonna have the goods. Because I think we just need to counter like 1 or 2 important spells, and then that's it. We are not off to the races at all here. Yeah, let's tap this down, get in for a little bit more damage than we normally would. Next turn we can attack him for 5. What the hell is this? Whenever you tap, force for mana, add more. Okay, so +3, put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental with vigilance and haste that's still land. Emblem. You get an emblem. Lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of force cards, put them on the battlefield tapped. Okay. So what does that mean? Do I gotta kill Nisa? What is going on here? Okay, let's kill Nisa, I guess. I'll dump Water Trap Weaver. As weird as that feels.
No.
I guess at upkeep we can tap down their land. This is like tapping mana down. Sweet. How much did Nisa cost? 5? So they can play another Nisa.
If they got it.
Okay, so I don't think this is Nexus anymore. Or maybe it is, but I'm not familiar with this build.
It's mono green Nisa.
Finale of Devastation. Search your library and graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. If X is 10 or more, creatures you control get +X and gain haste until end of turn.
Thank God it's not that.
So they found a Jade Light Ranger. That's value.
Of course.
Good. Did not work out for us at all. So if I attack with everything, it'll get one will get eaten up by Jade Light Ranger. I don't think that extra 2 damage is worth it. Just attack with one Shaper Apprentice. Oh, this thing has reach. Oh, that's okay. We still want the 2 extra cards from Charter Course. These are great cards. Okay.
Great cards to see, better cards to even have.
They have another Nisa? Why do they have Nisa again?
That which cannot protect itself.
Okay, this is basically a mono green deck with a blue splash for Growth Spiral, I guess. Did they bring this back from the graveyard? No. It's just another one. Why do I know about this, though? Oh, Jade Light Ranger. Well, that sort of sucks. That's now 2 great. This is now 2 reach creatures.
Reach.
3 reach creatures!
Reach.
Do I have anything that's purely unblockable? I do not. Alright, end the turn. I won't even know how to sideboard now. So it's a green deck. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, we're doomed.
They got it all.
Rise, my only friend.
Holy crap.
Well, this is what happens when your opponent gets to do everything. Jeez. Well, I don't really know what to do. I'm a bit lost to what we should do here. This was too much value from our opponent.
What's that?
Oh, this fucking thing. This is really annoying because our creatures don't really get to 3 power. They get to 2 power and 1 power. It's a really good blocker against us. Okay, I guess we tap Hydroid Crisis. I'm not sure what I'm hoping to draw. Like in this sort of game, we need a lot of
Tokens.
Yeah, we need a lot of tokens. Like the token strategy will work very well. I don't think Kasmina's Transmutation is important. If I Kasmina's Transmutation a land, does it lose the ability to draw, like, add mana? I guess, okay, I'll bring in some counter spells, but I'm not gonna try to hold them up. Get rid of... Okay, I'm just gonna bring in some counter spells. I guess I get rid of Naban. Anything else I want to get rid of? We just get rid of Naban. No, maybe that's not right. We can use Naban in combination with Merfolk Trickster and Water Trap Weaver to tap down their cards. Okay, no sideboarding.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. That's right. We're gonna let it ride. All right, 3 chicks.
Doug Show with hair.
Beautiful Doug Trio. This is the girlfriend that they'll never get. I don't like this. I just want to. They're gonna curve out really well, so we need to curve out really well as well. This is not good either. I'll keep. I just hope that there's a. Okay, I'll keep this. It's just something we can do on turn 2. We have something to do on turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Okay, they're mulliganing. That's good. That's good for us. Mulligans are good. I don't have that stupid annoying card. Sure. Oh look, you found a land. Why can't you just automatically... You used to automatically do this. I guess we can Water Trap Weaver. I don't know if that's the best use of Water Trap Weaver, but it's a good use of my mana. I won't tie it up later.
You should just be able to cast things without even having the mana for them. They should have a format like that. Stupid.
Yeah, it's called Vintage. Okay, so next turn, if this untaps, we can still attack with the Merfolk Trickster. Okay, we are getting our game going, so let's hope that we can overpower and overwhelm whatever our opponent wants to do. Uh-oh. Well, they don't want either of them. They're hungry for mana. Okay, can I make use of this? So we kept Dean of Iteration for situations like this.
Dean of Iteration for certain situations.
So now we tap both. Attack for 6, draw 3 more cards. Hopefully draw a land, so I'd love to just keep the gas coming. And play Mistcloaked Herald, unblockable, so I don't have to worry about these cards in the future. So this is what happens when I get to do my thing. Well, yeah, I don't give a crap about that. Chart, of course, looking for Water Trap Weaver or Merfolk Trickster. Okay. They're tired of this. I'm not.
Ready for game 3.
Done. It's a done deal. There, we got to see a little bit out of Naban. But I'm not convinced. Not convinced.
We need more data.
Yeah, we need more data. So we sort of have to hope that our opponent just doesn't curve out so smooth. Again, this hand does not really curve out the way we want it. This hand does. This is a very good hand. Sure, we'll keep the land on top. Just so that we guarantee that we get Deeproot Waters in play. Yep. What the hell is this? Rolesque, Apex Hybrid, Flying Trample. When it enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 counters on another target creature you control. When it dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. Oh my god. This is the counters deck. Well, I can't attack into the Branch Walker, so I'll just play Shaper's Apprentice. Then next turn we play Deeproot Waters, and then hopefully we sort of go off. With the top 3 cards of your library, you may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order, you gain 3 life. Well, that's a bitch. Alright, so hopefully we can do our thing. I get that they're mana hungry. Like the first game, they just hit every land drop easily.
Hungry for mana.
And they ramped like crazy with that Boreal thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Search your library and graveyard for a creature card. Oh, it's your library. Okay. So it's like a Court of Calling.
For X.
Let's just deal damage right now. Tap this thing down. Get in for 2. Play another Shaper's Apprentice, get more tokens. We aren't exactly super going off, but, you know, at least it's something. And then we can Wire Trap Weaver the A Boreal Grazer next turn.
Surges through these lands. Behold, nature's true power.
We can kill Nisa. Now it's harder to kill Nisa. How do we kill Nisa? But they're running out of cards. What the hell would you do that? Oh, it has Vigilance.
You can save your life, just use a token. You'll get more tokens.
No, I want to kill it. Because I can get more tokens. So what do I have to do to kill this thing? Water Trap Weaver this. It appears I cannot kill this thing. At least not this turn. I can in the future. Okay, we'll play Water Trap Weaver, tap down the Boreal. Both of them, right? Okay. They're gonna get another. Unfortunately, they're gonna get another stupid thing.
Talk of peace.
Whenever they tap a Force for mana, they get another green. So if they have Hydroid Krasis, we're super toast. They're gonna just gain a billion mana. Oh, please don't do anything stupid. Okay, good. They're just making creatures. Oh, what the hell is this?
It's a boar.
Oh man,
It's a big old pig.
we're dead. Is this 20? This is trample and haste.
That Planeswalker can do some work.
Yes, it can. Okay, how much is this? This is 21, so I have to just block. And everything has vigilance. Like, what the hell? Well, I don't know how I win. Oh. I need this thing like last turn. This would help a lot. Has to be to a player, right? This thing still has trample. I can chump block everything, but I can't do that to this end raise Forerunners. Okay, fuck you, Nisa. We're just gonna kill you.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I'm dead. So might as well. I'm taking you down with me, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Reverse Rebuke. Return all non-land permanents target player controls to their owner's hands.
No.
Return all non-land permanents. That's a powerful effect. Anyway.
Good
Thank
game.
you very much. Good game.
Now.
It's a very fancy deck. Well, I wish it was a better showing for my Mono Blue Merfolk deck. I really like how it works. I really have no idea how I can beat this thing, except hope that they stumble a little bit. Which I think they definitely did. We probably had some good chances in Game 3. But it didn't really come together. That stupid Nisa, I can't deal with it. That Boreal thing is just a beating. It's just a beating. It can block. But one thing about the Mono Blue this Mono Blue Merfolk deck, I understand it doesn't have a lot of power. It's got a lot of synergy. And what I'm going to do is that we're going to go to green to get the power and include it with the synergy. So the next time you see this Merfolk deck, I'm going to try it with green. So we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing Mono Blue Merfolk on Arena.